tutorial on the Easy Step interview for QuickBooks. You can see this is the screen that you're going to be seeing when you open it up. A couple of things. If you have your accounting information in a Quicken, Peachtree, or Microsoft Office accounting, you have to be absolutely sure that what is in there is 110% correct, because once you hit that switch on convert data, you're not going to be able to change some of those things. So it may be better for you to take the ending balances and just transfer the ending balances over to the new QuickBooks file and keep the other programs so you can review anything that you want to review. Alright, now we're going to click on Start Interview. Some of it is self-explanatory, but what we're going to do here is we're going to enter in a generic auto repair store, and that's going to fill in the legal name. Now, the tax ID you can get for free on the IRS website, so don't pay anybody for that. At this point, that doesn't matter though. Street address is kind of self-explanatory. Put in 123 Main Street. We'll just put in Kissimmee, which is where I'm at, and US 407-555-1212, which is the international number that you call to get information. Now, I always tell people to put their email address and website on there, because when you're filling in information for later, this is the information that is going to fill in for instance, emails that are automatically generated by QuickBooks, and you want to make sure that you have all the information you need in there so you don't have to go back and put it in later. But in this case, since we don't really have an email address or website, we're just going to put it in later. Okay, automotive sales or repair. Next. Now here's a tricky point here. Remember that an LLC is the legal designation for a business. The sole proprietorship, partnership, corporation, S Corp, whether C Corp, is all based on how you want to be taxed. Now, there are advantages to all of them. There are disadvantages to all of them. Sole proprietorship and the partnership are the two easiest. Both of their tax returns are due on April 15th. And the negative with the sole proprietorship and the partnership is that you can put your personal assets at risk should you get sued. The other choices you have here are a C Corp or an S Corp. The difference between the two is a C Corp, there's what's known as double taxation. In other words, as a C Corp, you're going to earn money and you're going to pay taxes on that. But when you pay yourself out of that money through distribution, you're going to get taxed on that again. With the S Corp, that is not the case. It flows through to your personal return, and although the C Corp and the S Corp are both due on March 15th, you don't have to actually file the personal until April 15th, which would include the S Corp information on it. So in this particular case, we're going to choose the hardest one, and the fiscal year depends on your business, but most of the time it's going to be January. We don't have to put anything here, but if you are going to have other people using the QuickBooks file, I would highly recommend that you have an administrator password so that when they sign in under a separate identity, and they won't be able to manipulate some of the features of QuickBooks as easily if they are not an administrator. And now we're going to click on Next, and it's going to create the company file. And this is going to pop up and ask you where you want to save it. And don't forget the second part, which is what we're going to cover next. Just click on the next video. I only have about 40 seconds remaining, so we may or may not get through this time. Remember, if there's anything I can do for you, just give me a call at 407-968-5241 or email me at homesoonaccounting@earthlink.net. Thank you very much.